We have big news. We have exciting news for you. Tell them what it is, Serena.
We are super excited to announce that we are starting our first membership this January 2024.
Yay! Membership.
So we're excited to let you know that we will be hosting a monthly membership where when you join, you will be
with us live in a Zoom room once a month for a workshop like we just hosted. It's going to be a workshop like that, one topic each month, a different topic. You might even help us come up with the following month's topic from inside our membership. Super excited to meet you. It was so fun meeting a few of you in our inaugural workshop. So we're really looking forward to that.
And when you are a member, you will also be receiving a monthly newsletter where I'm going to be a little more intimate and I'll be sharing the things that are working and the things that aren't working for me.
Yeah, like taking a tool that you've learned from the podcast and how you're implementing it and how well that worked, or maybe if it didn't work. And then Amma can put in my 2 bits worth. We'll see how that goes. But a membership newsletter and a membership live Zoom room workshop starting in January 2024. Can sign up through our Patreon link in the show notes, yeah?
Yes, everything will be in the show notes, and we can't wait to see you there, listeners.
We can't wait. Yay!
Hey mamas, so just a reminder that in the next few weeks you will be seeing some changes. It's very exciting. So we are going from the We Are the Village parenting podcast to the Nurturing Parent. And our cover art that is a bluish tone is now brownish with our new title on it. And we hope that you can find us if you're looking for us. So look out for those changes. Everything's going to be concrete on October 4th. So we're super excited. And thanks for tuning into this week's episode. Here we go.
Welcome to the We Are the Village Parenting Podcast.
Hi, my name is Serena, mother to 2 little ones.
And hi, I'm Lisa, also known as the Singing Amma. Amma means grandmother in Icelandic. I am a mama and an Amma.
In this podcast, I am learning to practice gentle, attachment-focused parenting. Amma Lisa is here to teach us why it's vital to our children's development and well-being.
And I come to the village with a background in early childhood education. I have been coaching and supporting parents along their parenting journeys for over 35 years. Together, we explore some easy to implement skills you can add to your parenting tool belt to help you create a happy, thriving family.
We invite you to grab your latte
or your tea
and come sit around the proverbial ancient fire with us each week.
When we come together to have a conversation where we'll be keeping it real, keeping it raw, right here with you in the wonderful world of all things parenting.
Hey mamas, so I wanted to have a conversation this week about taking some time for ourselves. I just started doing this military boot camp.
Like seriously, military?
Go all in or go home. And
hey, wait, I want to know, how did you get into a military boot camp? Like, what are you talking about?
My dad.
Is he ex-military or is he in the military?
No, he just found this group workout and it's like a military training.
Wow.
Not for us to get in the military, but it's an ex-Marine who has his class where he does
okay.
group training classes.
Just needed a little clarification. You're not joining the military, right?
No.
Okay. But it is boot camp.
Yes.
Okay.
And he kind of just told me, I need to take care of myself and put a little time in for myself. And I like working out. And when I was in high school, I used to go to the gym before school. I'd drive to the gym, take a shower, get ready, and then go to school. So working out has always been kind of like a meditation for me. So my dad told me that I should make some time for myself. So he offered to take me to class with him. And at first I had so much anxiety. I did not want to leave my babies. I just kept thinking, how selfish could I be to leave for 2 hours? Because half an hour driving there, half an hour driving back, and an hour workout. I just thought it was way too selfish to leave my kids.
And question, who do you leave them with?
So I tried to record this while my babies were trying to sleep, and obviously they weren't really sleeping. So please don't mind the little background noise.
Their father.
Okay. So their other parent. All right. So childcare isn't an issue. That wasn't your anxiety. It was just about actually leaving your babies for 2 hours and doing something for you. So that's what we wanted this whole episode to be about, was reclaiming some mama time. And we're not talking about, shoving our babies out of our arms. We're talking about total attachment parenting, gentle attachment, and having some mama time for yourself as well.
Yes, it feels so good. And sometimes I would have no energy. I'd be home all day and I could sleep in with my kids, but I still felt like I had no energy. And just taking those 2 hours once a day for 3 to 4 times a week really helps me appreciate the time that I am with them. And sorry.
It's okay.
And
We've got our little ones in our village today, everybody. We're having a bit of a regression day over there in Mama's world.
It really helps smile more when I'm with them. I can be more energetic when I'm playing with them, and it feels really good. I still get anxiety when I'm leaving, but.
And how long have you been doing this routine for now?
3 weeks now.
Okay. So just around the time when your second one turned 3 months old, around that time was when you took this on. And that feels to me like pretty good timing. I would encourage mamas, to really be very, very present, especially in the first 6 weeks of your new baby's life. And in the first 3 months, if you can, be right there with them all the time. So you really build that secure, safe bond for them and with them. But what I'm hearing is you are, just those 3 or 4 sessions a week where it's about you taking time for you. You're doing something physical that's re-energizing your body. You're rejuvenating your heart and soul also, it sounds like, because you've got more smiles, you've got more patience, you've got more respect for and love of the time that you're spending, all the rest of the time that you're spending with your little ones, right?
Yeah.
Sure. And so for me, it would not be boot camp. And even when I was an able-bodied new mama, I never was in a body that liked hard, fast workouts. In fact, you said you went to school early and did a workout and had a shower before school even started. Me, I begged out of running in high school. It actually hurt. Like it hurt. And I found when my daughter was in high school, we went to the doctor because her lungs hurt when she had to do certain exercises in gym. And the doctor said, you have exercise-induced asthma. So that's what I had too, because it actually hurt right here in the center of my chest when I would run. And I begged off from my high school PE teacher, and he said he would fail me if I didn't get my running in. And I'm like, it hurts. It's not like I'm going to get better at it. And so I begged him to let me go to the pool before school every morning. And so I went to the pool and I did a workout there. So for me, if I were a young mama, in this conversation, I would either be getting myself into some water and doing my exercises and my, moving my body in water, or I would be going for a walk in nature. And for you mamas, if you're not if you're in an urban center or a city center, if you can't get out in nature, even getting outdoors can be really, really helpful. And if you can walk in a green area or a park, or if you can notice, even if you're walking along sidewalks, notice the plants in the gardens of the houses that you're passing by, or gardens out in front of buildings. Any nature that we can connect with can also rejuvenate our heart and soul. I know this from years of experience.
Yeah, and that's a great point. And even sometimes I'll go for a walk with the kids, but thanks to you and our quiet time episode, sometimes we'll go for a walk and it's very quiet, and I would feel like I need to entertain my kid while we're going for a walk. I don't know why. So I would try to sing, but after the quiet time episode, we can go for walks in the quiet, and it's kind of like my mental space to calm down. And although I'm with them, it's kind of like getting a little break from them. They're sitting in the stroller and they're entertaining themselves by looking around at everything. So I kind of just get that walk and that exercise in, and that mental clarity with them.
Which is a great point too. You don't have to leave your children to get the fresh air and the exercise. It's very simple to go outside for a walk, and we recommend it like every single day.
Yeah.
No matter the weather, right? I do childcare outside all year long, and I live in Canada. I don't live where it goes 30 below, but I do live where it goes down around freezing, like 30 below Celsius. So for you in the US, it would be around 32 degrees and sometimes 28 degrees. I work outside with doing childcare. So, it's possible. But anyway, getting time for yourself, mama. Exercise, walking in nature. Meditation is another one. 20-minute meditation with no interruptions. That can be a really, really helpful practice. It can be a little harder to get, especially if you are a solo parent at home. Obviously, that's going to be almost impossible. But another one that I love is getting a half hour to read my own book. You mentioned going for a drive and listening to some music.
Yeah, that feels good.
And go ahead.
It was really hard to leave my kids. And I just want to encourage you to push yourself a little bit to get that little escape if you can. Because we drowned in mom guilt. And sometimes we really just need a little time for ourselves. And it's okay. It's like putting the oxygen mask on yourself before you put it on your kids
first. That's right. And another way to look at it is, I call it filling the well. You have to fill your well with good, clean water to drink before you can alleviate your child's thirst. And for you, you need to have your well full, right? Or at least partially full. And, an interesting thing when you said, a little relief, a little escape. So many of us turn to Netflix or hang out on our phones and scroll. And we just wanted to say that that's not really what we're talking about here. We're talking about something that fills you, that you feel rested, you feel rejuvenated afterwards. Serena, you said that you feel accomplished after your workout, right?
Oh, yeah.
So the other part that you mentioned, Serena, before we recorded was about how at the end of your day with your two little ones, you've been doing laundry, you've been feeding them, you've been caring for them all day long. And at the end of the day, you think, what did I even accomplish? And what I jumped in and said was, oh my goodness, this just reeks of how our society does not respect and honor the incredible job that we are doing raising the children of tomorrow. The children that you're raising right now are going to be tomorrow's adults. They're going to be presidents and prime ministers. They're going to be mayors in your cities. They're going to be doctors that heal people. They're going to be street cleaners that keep our streets clean. They're going to be teachers that teach our children. We are raising tomorrow's leaders. We're raising tomorrow's society. So our job is monumental. And if you are doing the laundry, if you are doing the grocery shopping, if you are feeding your children, if you are supporting your children in their growth and development, you're doing, believe it or not, the most important job on the planet. You're raising this child who will be an adult in a few years, and they will make a difference in the world in whatever way they do. And we're hoping that they're going to make a positive difference in the world. It's a big job that we're doing. And it's so sad that you feel like you, quote, didn't do anything when you've looked after one or more children all day long.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
That makes me sad. And that feeling of accomplishment, aside from all the mama and daddying that you're doing, the feeling of accomplishment when you do a workout for an hour, when you go for a half-hour walk by yourself, or maybe you like to run, you go for a run. When you go, I just need some time to breathe. Dad, you're on. I'm going for a drive and I'm going to listen to my favorite music and I'm going to sing as loud as I can in my car. Whatever it is, you might want to go sit by the ocean if you're lucky enough to live by the ocean, or sit on a hillside where you get a beautiful view and just fill up your well. Because like Serena said, when your well is full, when you have your oxygen mask on and are breathing deeply, you can be there so much more and so much more deeply and in a better way for your children, right?
100%.
Yeah. And on that note, maybe we should call it a day. I have a view of our Mama Serena over there. For you listeners who can't see, she's got one baby up against the shoulder jiggling and another one on her lap. And she's a busy mama today. She's she's usually got their grandmother available, but neither of the girls are with the grandmother right now for whatever reasons. And so we have our active village today with us while we're recording for you. Yeah. And thanks so much for listening. And we do hope that you are getting the time that you need to fill your well. So we hope you listen in next week. And thanks so much for being here today. We love you, and our babies in our village love you too. You've heard from them today. All right. Bye for now.
Thank you, mamas, for joining us for this episode. We hope you're getting the permission that you need, or look at reassurance that you need time for yourself. And it is important, and we need to make it a priority. So I hope this episode was relieving for you. So here are my 3 relievers. Number 1, take 30 minutes, a minimum of 30 minutes a day to do that one thing that just rejuvenates you, that fills your heart and your soul and re-energizes you so that you can be the best you for your kids. That might be journaling, swimming, baking, walking, taking a bath, meditating, but make sure that you are setting aside time for yourself. And I don't want to hear, oh, I don't have time, I'm doing this, that. I know we're all doing it, but even if you have to wake up 30 minutes earlier, go to sleep 30 minutes later, it's worth it, because even if you're not sleeping, it's still a form of recharging your battery. Okay, that was kind of long. Number 2, make a daily attempt to connect with nature. It improves your health, it improves your mood, it reduces your stress, your anger, it's relaxing, and it too gives you more energy. And we need energy when we're running after our kids. So make sure that you're connecting with nature. You're looking at plants, you're breathing in the air, you're looking at the sky. Just embrace it. Breathe, take it all in. And number 3, remember that we deserve it. We're all gonna suffer from mom guilt. I am the worst. I have so much mom guilt. It's really ridiculous, but we deserve it. Remember that this is the most important job that you will ever have. We don't see how much we do, but what we do really is amazing. When you look back at it, and like Amma said, and like I needed to hear again, we really do so much, and it goes unrecognized, and it's really sad. But that's more of a reason why we need mama time, because we don't think about ourselves because we're too busy thinking about our kids 24/7. So mama, take that mama time. This is your permission. This is me telling you to get out there, do what you love, make yourself happy, charge your battery, and go do it. Please. All right. So thanks for joining us. See you next week. Bye.
Thanks for being here with us in our virtual village. Hit subscribe so you're notified about our newest episodes each week.
And hey, did you get something from today's episode? I know I sure did. Be kind. Hit that share button and send it to your mama friends so they can benefit from it too.
Also, by leaving us a review, you will be helping more parents out there to find answers to the questions that might be keeping them up at night.
We'd love you to follow us on Instagram and our Facebook page at The Village Parenting Pod.
And we'd love you to direct message us. Let us know your questions that we could address in future episodes and how we can serve you better.
This podcast is sponsored by the Singing Alma's private parent coaching and workshop offerings. We also now have a Buy Me a Coffee option for a fun way that you could support this podcast. Link is in the show notes.